What am I going to talk about? I don't know. There are a lot of things that we want to say, a lot of things that we feel, a lot of things that we want to put across, but we generally just hold it inside. And the things that we say, if you ever think about the things that you say, it generally feels to me like, who was that person in that conversation? Definitely wasn't me. I don't know where those ideas come from, where that conversation comes from, because in my head, as I sit alone in my room right now, I don't think I could talk to anybody without sounding like an idiot. I guess the problem comes from communication and the lack of connection. Like, I'm talking to you, but I'm not connected to you, or maybe to myself. But that's just maybe a lot of overthinking. I failed an exam 5 times. I go to the exam center every time, give an exam, and come back, and the result says not qualified. I've seen that 5 times now. And I don't think that I'm not saying that it's a lot. Like, I don't think it's a lot because I've heard people have failed a lot more than this and they've achieved success. Some did. Obviously, the ones we hear about are the ones that achieved success, and there are a million others who maybe didn't, or who thought about changing their ways, or who just gave up on their journey just because they couldn't make it. And every time that I open that result card, it takes me further away from myself. It takes me further away from who I think I am, from who I think I should be. Leaves me even more confused than I already am about what I want to do in life, what I should be in life, who I should be in life. And every night I go to sleep wondering if I chose the right path, if this path is ever going to lead me somewhere, if I should have chosen something else, if I should have made wiser decisions, if I should have taken quicker actions, if I should have, I don't know, listened to people who asked me to do things that I didn't, or listened to people, or shouldn't have listened to people who made me do things that I didn't think were right, but I did it anyway because I didn't believe in myself. There are a lot of things that bother me. And failure often does that to you. I guess it does that to me. I don't know. Failure often asks you to question your choices, to examine what you've been doing, your decisions, and they say success is a lousy teacher. But most of the times we don't even know that we needed a lesson in life. We're so sure of our ways, we're so sure of where we're going, we're so sure of where we're headed that when suddenly a failure hits you in the face, the first few times you're like, I'm gonna crack it. And then the fourth time and the fifth time, and then you genuinely start doubting yourself. If we think about it in a larger perspective, I guess you might call it a part of life, but why is my question. Why can I just not wake up every morning and get done what I want to get done? And go to sleep knowing that I achieved all those things that I set out in my agenda, and go to sleep like, I don't know, maybe successful people go to sleep. But that just isn't happening. I'm not saying that I lack motivation or that I don't know what to do ahead. Obviously, I know what to do. It's just that it sometimes feel like I'm hitting my head on a wall. And I don't know, maybe that will create an impact someday. Maybe the cracks will start to show. But as of now, it's just uncertainty and not knowing and not understanding. And I thought adult life is where you understand things, but I feel that adult life leaves you even more confused than you were in your बचपन or whatever. कुछ भी समझ नहीं आ रहा है, कुछ भी हुए जा रहा है. And this year has been such a roller coaster, such an example of unexpected can happen to you anytime, that I guess most of us are feeling this way. Most of us are unsure of where we should be or where we stand in life, and we think that maybe going out again would solve that. But would it really? Like, I feel that every day that we lived our lives going from one task to another, we genuinely, really, essentially put off the question that this year has forced us to ask ourselves. What, why, where, when, the questions that we generally put off for the weekends, for the Sunday overthinking sessions, and the Sunday never comes, and we're either with our friends and we're either with our family, and we've got office work to do, we've got such work to do, and even if we don't have any work to do, we'd rather watch Netflix instead of just sit and think, because thinking is boring and nobody wants to do that, and I tend to do a lot of that, which is apparent from this evident from this video. And it's been a year of questioning things, a year of wondering, a year of figuring out and not reaching any conclusions, a year of getting to know people and then realizing that everybody has a story to tell, everybody is struggling in their own ways, that the moment you feel that you're the only one who's feeling this way, you be surprised to know that a million people have felt this way, a million people are gonna feel this way, and a million people at this point are feeling this way exactly, probably exactly how you feel. Talking to people makes me realize that, oh my god, I'm not alone, but it also makes me realize that we're all in this together, which is not really a nice feeling, because if we are all in this together, then who are the people who I read about in the newspapers, and who are the people who are actually making it big in life? I don't know. When I go through Instagram and all of the social media all day, it is so easy to think that, oh, they have it sorted, like they have it all thought out, and they have their strategies in place, and they have their action plans in place, they know what they're gonna do when they get out, they know what they're gonna do when they wake up, and I'm here like, okay, now what am I gonna do now? And conversation seems futile, anything actually seems futile. But then there's this hope that maybe tomorrow won't be so blah. But then tomorrow comes and it's blah, and then tomorrow comes, and I've passed the previous 8 months like this, doing nothing, thinking, figuring out, and I've reached no conclusions so far. I don't know what I'll do next, I don't know where I'll go next. I don't even know if there's hope to look up to, and I don't say it in a depressive, in a, I don't know, like there's no road ahead sort of a way. I say this in a way that it's a dark night and I don't know when the sun will rise, and at this point I don't know if it's gonna be cloudy tomorrow, and so it's like so late and the sun isn't showing yet, probably it's there and I can't see it. Like, uncertainty. This year could be summed up in one word, I'd call it 2020 uncertainty. Could make it a song out of that if I was talented, but I'm not. No talents whatsoever. No prodigy genius. Just an average little, not even kid, just an average little adult trying to figure out life and trying to make way through. No, I'm not even trying to make my way through now. I'm just like observing. I spent this year observing, and this video isn't supposed to be anything. This video isn't supposed to motivate you or give you a skincare routine. This video is just an attempt at a conversation with nobody, but yet everybody who'll watch this video and who'll probably think that, oh fuck, she's going through the same. Yeah, I am. And I don't know what the point of my channel at this point is. I don't know what the point of anything at this point is, but I do know that I'd like to experiment with things, and this is just a stream of thought kind of an experiment, and I feel really weird talking about my personal life on a social platform. But then we don't really talk about things that affect us. We talk about things that we want to hear. Maybe we talk about movies and we talk about books, and we talk about, I don't know, weird things, food and travel and music. Or I'm not saying all those things are not important, but what is also important is what it makes you feel, what it actually makes you feel, not what it made everybody feel, and then you thought, okay, that's the way to feel, and then you started feeling that way. what did it make you feel like? What did it make you want to do? What did that thing? Nobody's talking about what emotions it evoked in them. And when I say nobody's talking about that, maybe nobody's talking about that to me. So that's another issue. But I'm not generalizing at all. But the point here is that we're so afraid of putting our personal lives in front of people, and yet everybody says, talk to people, talking makes things easier. And then the moment you start talking, you say shit like inconsequential things, like I don't know what you say, I don't talk to people. And it boils down to a mindless conversation about nothing that leaves you tired and makes you feel weird about coming out of the house in the first place. And this was not supposed to be a rant. It's not like I went out of the house like, look at me. But this was really supposed to be an attempt at trying to talk, if that makes any sense at all. And I will see you in the next video, but I don't know when that's gonna be. And I hope you don't see this video. But if you did, I'm sorry. And my name is Tanya, and I am confused. Bye.